Hello, my name's Jalise. Welcome everybody now to the top 5 DC Extended Universe films. There's 5 of these films right now. And I just seen Justice League, and now we're going to rank it from worst to best. And let's start off with the god-awful piece of shit, worst. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. You can put this film 2 hours and a half, you can put this film 3 hours. This film is shit. The creation of Doomsday, shit. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, he's more the Riddler. Why did people blame Superman for deaths in the desert? In the theatrical cut, they're shot to hell with bullets. In the extended cut, they kill the people with bullets, but they burn the bodies. And we get 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 20 minutes where Lois Lane is just going around looking for, trying to prove that Superman did not kill the people in the deserts. So she takes the body off of she takes the bullet off one of the bodies, or she finds a bullet out of one of the bodies. And lo and behold, the bullets were made by Luthor Corp. Trail breadcrumbs, follow the bullet, there you go. Okay, it also shows that Batman's like the worst detective ever, if he ever blamed Superman for this stuff. If he even just tried to make Batman look like a competent detective in this movie, it would have been an okay film. But no, the film is ridiculously retarded. Batman kills people. Okay, I accept that. He's been 20 years in Gotham. Done a lot of crazy shit. Wonder Woman was not needed in this film. They just wanted to have the Trinity, creation of Doomsday, the death of Superman at the end of the film. They all wanted it in one fucking film. And they want Batman vs. Superman. They want Batman to be Superman. And God, this film is pure shit to me. Maybe the highest I could give it is a D. It is pure shit to me for so many reasons I just explained. And the fact is, this was the second film of their entire universe, and they kill Superman off. So we know Justice League, Resurrection of Superman automatically. Even though that doesn't hurt Justice League one bit, it's just, oh my god. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, absolutely atrocious piece of shit. Number 5. Number 4, I'm giving to Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad, why do I like Suicide Squad? Or at least I'm okay with it. There was a rumor that Jared Leto did like 2 hours of footage and they only gave him 15 minutes of like screen time. The extended cut is no different than the theatrical cut in my opinion. There's a lot of scenes that were cut out. The actors, they did their best of what they could have done. And the fact is, I heard that the writer and director, the writer had at least like 6 weeks to write the script. Like a month. That's what I heard, and if that's the case, and I get my hat sit on for the beginning of this film. The beginning of this film was pretty solid. Introduction of the team members of the Suicide Squad, Deadshot, Harley Quinn. You get a little, you saw a little cameo flash of Batman and all that stuff, which was pretty neat, nice and neat. Jared Leto's Joker was different, but we didn't get enough to see of him to actually really count him as a Joker, in my opinion. Though Enchantress, the villain, was actually to me an interesting villain at the beginning of the film. Ancient evil that's been around thousands of years, and she had her brother helping her during this time, but at the end she becomes a CGI. The actress that portrays her as a foreign mom, and then she does this little like it's like something out of like a strip drawing where you just like a terrible strip drawing because how this girl's dancing. It's like a terrible dance thing, and it was atrocious. How these heroes even beat the villain, or how these villains beat the villains, was beyond me. They're not heroes, but this film is such a mess. You want CGI armies attack these villains? Yes, the end of the world is at stake again. Why, oh why? Suicide Squad, did not hate it. I find this film an okay film at the most part. But overall, to me, it's not nothing special. Number 4, Suicide Squad. Now let's go to the good ones. Number 3, Justice League. I honestly enjoyed Justice League. Even though the death of Superman bothered me a bit, the resurrection of him, I like how the death of Superman affected so many people. It affected the people of Earth. It affected Batman as a person. He forms a Justice League because he needs the world to have this hope, and he wants Superman back, and he wants to form this league to have better hope. He's the old guard. So I like this different portrayal of Batman that Batman Affleck does. A lot of people were complaining like, oh, he's like a killer that he wasn't Dawn of Justice. No, he just changed his perspective. I mean, also they found that he was a little bit weak. Well, Batman is weak. Dawn of Justice just made him like, he could take on Superman. This one, he could barely take on anybody. But I just really loved what they did. The Cyborg was great. Flash was great. Different character portrayals were awesome. And Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, amazing as well. I don't know why people can find a plot confusing. An invasion's coming to Earth. Steppenwolf needs a mother box so he could form the Earth into something for Darkseid. So basically, he's trying to do what Man of Steel Zod did. He's trying could reshape the entire Earth to his liking for whatever his own purpose. And even though they could have done a lot more for like Steppenwolf's backstory and Aquaman's especially, this film was very solid. It was actually very good. It had some good action scenes. The CGI at the end was terrible in my opinion. The worst it's ever been since. That's some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. Right next to that freaking Hobbit, the Battle of Five Armies. That's some. I like that movie. Oh god, that CGI. But for this one, Justice League, I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I was surprised how much I cared about the characters. I had a feel fun good time. I'm gonna give Justice League a B+. Number 3. Number 2, and everyone's gonna hate me for this, is Man of Steel. I enjoy Man of Steel. There is a pacing issue. I will admit that there is a big pacing issue, but a lot of people complain about like Superman kills people. Superman kills people. He lets so much destruction on Earth. He's facing General Zod. We get a beautiful introduction to how Krypton was and who Jor-El was. We get interesting flashbacks. How Clark is always trying to hide his powers, and him as a young kid to a teenager to an adult, and his personal belief. Is the world going to accept them? Is the world going to be there just yet? We don't know. But overall, this entire experience of Man of Steel is just simply an amazing story. Granted, it was a pacing off, yes, but overall, I had not really a lot of complaints. Other than we had like a full hour of action. There was like a flashback scene or like some dialogue between these characters. Just a long time of action. I'm not the greatest fan of that. What can you expect? And for people who complain about there's too much destruction in Man of Steel, this is what happens when you face two godlike characters. Zod versus Superman. And what I love about Zod's character is not like Terrence Stamp's Zod. This is a Zod that is trying to save his own people. He's trying to rebuild Krypton. If that means the humans have to die, so be it, as long as his people live. Superman says Krypton has his chance, and they take their stance. Fiora was a great villain as well, side villain. I love Jor-El, I love Jonathan Kent, I like Martha Kent. I just really like all these characters in this movie. Henry Cavill, a pretty dang good Superman in this film. I don't think this was his greatest performance because we didn't really see him. There's a lot of moments where he should have a lot more dialogue, but a lot of this is just like to me, it's just like he's very silent in this film, and you could just see when you see it with the expressions on his face and what he feels and what he sees. That is the true story of his character in this film. It's not that he's allowed people to have a conversation with about his freaking powers, other than his mother and Lois Lane. But Man of Steel, I enjoyed. My second favorite one, and it's a B+ to me as well. And my number 1 favorite is Wonder Woman, obviously. Here's the thing, everybody. I don't know jack shit about Wonder Woman. I don't know anything about her in the comics. But when I saw her in this film, Gal Gadot, I love the story. I love the pure innocence of Wonder Woman, how she believes that Ares is the reason why all this bad stuff has happened in the world. That if she kills Ares, the people will turn good and all this stuff. And that innocence or ignorance is just a blessing in disguise. And that's what makes me love about Wonder Woman's character. She will fight for the people. She will fight against injustice. And she will always be there to protect the people. Even if she has to leave her homeworld, let them scare. I love the Amazonian women in this one. Gal Gadot is fantastic. A great love story between her and I'm blanking out on that guy's freaking name, Chris Pine's character, Steve Trevor. And overall, just really like their relationship. Really like the side characters, the villains. The villains were great. Whether it's the one with the mask or General Olaf or Ares himself. Every single thing about this film worked. The pacing was good, the romance was good, the action was good, the picture looked good. Not too much, probably the least amount of CGI you're ever going to see in a freaking DC Extended Universe film. But overall, Wonder Woman is easily the best of the 5 movies. So that's my personal opinion, everybody. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like, disagree on aboundingly, comment down below, let me know. Respect my opinion, I respect yours. Let me know what y'all think of one of the entire DC Extended Universe. Are you tired of it already? Are you actually looking forward to the next film? I'm actually looking forward to Aquaman. Maybe a little bit more backstory to his character, what's happening with him. I'm excited for the next Do I think this entire franchise is turning a new leaf? In a way, yes, and in a way, no. But overall, I'm excited to see where things are going. Alright, everyone? Let me know what y'all think. I'm Jalise, signing off for everybody. Bye-bye.